to today's lesson. Today we are going to be looking at multiplication and division of decimals. So I'm just going to look at a few questions and how to answer them. So our first example would be 6, 208 divided by 1 comma 6. So the number at the bottom, which is 1,6, we call it the divisor. So for it to be simple to divide decimals, you need to make the divisor a whole number. So to make 1,6 a whole number, we have to multiply it by 10. But what you do to the divisor is what you do again to the number on top. So you both multiply them by 10. So if you multiply 6,208 by 10, you're going to get 62,08. Because multiplication by 10 is just a movement of the comma to the right. So if you are multiplying by 10, it's just a movement of 1 to the right. And 1,6 times 10, you get 16. So now you can say 16 into 16, you get 1. You say 16 into 62, we can try here 16 times 4. 16 times 4, that's 24, and here 4, that's 64. So we have to try 16 by 3, which is 18, and 1 times 3, that's 3, that's 4. So here we're going to say 16 into 62 is 3. Remember what we say, 62 minus 48. Here we get 4, and here we get 1. We say 140. Then we say 16 into 140. So 16, we know if we say 16 by 10, we get 160. So we're going to try by multiplying it by 8. 6 times 8, that's 48. And then 1 times 8 plus 4, that's 12, that's 128. And then we say 16 into 140, that's 8. 8 remainder what? 140 minus 128, that's 12, right? We say 2 here, 3 there, that's 1. So we can just move this one a little bit. Say remainder 12. Say 16 into 128. It's the same as this one, so it's 8. So our answer will be 3,88. So this is one way of looking at this question. We could have looked at it another way, because here I divided with a big number. You could have tried to divide with a smaller number. So like this one, say 62,8,08 over 16. Since this number is ending with 8, it means 4 is a factor. So we're going to say 4 into 16, that's 4. 4 into this, that's 1, remainder 2. 4 into this, that's 5, remainder 2. And 4 into 20, that's 5. 4 into 8, that's 2. Then you take it further, say 15,5, 2 divided by 4. Say 4 into 4, that's 1. 4 into 15, that's 3. Remainder 3. 4 into 35, that's 8. Remainder 3, and 4 into 32, that's 8. And you get to your answer, which is 3,88. Okay, so we're going to look at another example. This time we're going to look at multiplication. If you have a question that says 4,8 times 1,8, and you are asked to calculate this one, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Okay, so you can just multiply this number like you're multiplying your own number, and then when you get your answer, you just count the number of decimal places. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. I'm going to say 48 times 18. So here you're going to put a placeholder there, and then you say 8 times 1, you get 8. You say 4 times 1, you get 4. Then you say 8 times 8, you get 64. 4 times 8, you get 32. And 32 plus 6, you get 38. Then here you get 4, here you get 16. Here you get 7 plus 1, you get 8. Then you count the number of decimal places. Decimal places is the numbers after the comma. So in this question you have 1, 2. So you're going to count the number of decimal places, which is 1, 2, and you're going to put your comma there. So your answer will be equal to 8,64. 8,64. That's your answer. So this is the simplest way of calculating decimals that are being multiplied to each other. We're going to look at another example of multiplication. We're going to say 5,32 times 0,42. So here we're going to say we're going to treat it as whole numbers. We say 532 multiplied by 42, placeholder 2 times 4, you get 8. 4 times 3, you get 12. Let's carry 1. 5 times 4, you get 20. Plus 1, you get 21. Here you get 2 times 2, you get 4. 3 times 2, you get 6. 5 times 2, you get 10. Then you add the 2 here, you get 4. 8 plus 6, you get 14. You carry 1. 2 plus 1, you get 3. 2, 1 plus 1, you get 2. And you bring this 2 down. Then you count the number of decimal places. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And you count in the answer 1, 2, 3, 4. So your comma is there, and your final answer is 2,344. Okay, let's look again at another example. This time we're going to look at division. Let me look for another question. So here, if you have a question that says 0,56 divided by 0,02. So here we want the comma to move 2 times to the right. So the number of movement should be equal to the number of zeros in front of 1, right? So we're going to say to move this one times 2, we have to multiply by 100. But if you multiply this by 100, you also have to multiply the other one by 100. And here you're going to get 56. And here you're going to get 2. So you say 2 into 2, 1, 2 into this, that's 2, remainder 1, 2 into 16, that's 8. And we have your answer is 28. Okay, so I want you to go through the video and see how to tackle multiplication and division involving decimals, and then I will give you a few questions that you're going to try, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.